Hello, my name is Ariel Santos and I'm in the Intro to Humanity online class. The art that I decided to take a look at was the consecration of Emperor Napoleon I and the coronation of his empress. What engaged me in this canvas were the details of the colors, the shading of the colors, the fact of realism in using actual settings of the church, and also the time period that played a factor in the creator David choosing to do this oil on the canvas. What this piece reminds me of personally is playing computer and Xbox games with my older brother, which had the settings of 1800s. Some examples of the games were the Civilization Revolution and of course the Assassin's Creed series. For the historical and cultural content of this oil on the canvas, the coronation first took place actually on December 2nd of 1804 when Napoleon decided to crown himself, and the painting was actually painted 2 years to 3 years later in 1806 and 1804. The size of the oil on the canvas was 621 times 979 centimeters, and the coronation took place in Paris, France. The creator, Jacques-Louis David, was first born on August 30th, 1748, and specialized in neoclassicism style. For Napoleon, after he won the military prestige in the victorious campaigns in Italy and Egypt, Napoleon took power as the first consul after the coup d'etat in Brumaire. It happened that in May 1804, Napoleon was proclaimed emperor, but did not officially become the emperor to have the authority that he desired until December 2nd. The coronation took place in Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, and this was to secure his imperial legitimacy and start to root his own authority as a French monarch and in the Catholic tradition. The colors that the creator David decided to use were orange, red, yellow, white, black, green, and gold. Each of these colors have some sort of significance, and of course, as you can see, the yellow and the white were to create some shading. The yellow were used for the high positions in the Catholic Church. It represents gold, superiority, superiorness. The black was used for the shade. You can see the green, which was the carpet, gold, and the red was to represent some type of royalty, imperialism, authority at that time. Looking deeper inside the picture, the setting is of course the Notre Dame Cathedral Church, where coronations were to take place. You can see the cardinals on the side supporting the Pope, who sits in the middle right behind the future and present emperor. You can see royal clothes being worn to represent highness, royalty, superiority. And you can see the guards guarding just in case something decides to go wrong. Also, they were to hold certain items that the empress, the cardinals, the pope, and the emperor were to put on. Using some type of symbolism, David used the crowns or coverings. He really wanted to capture the Roman Catholic tradition of the clothing and what emperors would wear. Looking deeper into the faces, you can see some people just weren't happy about this event. Others were glad or satisfied, or it just didn't bother them. This is where looking deep inside the pictures become important, because the painter wants to show some type of something behind the event. The reason of creating this portrait was to show how Napoleon rather would crown himself than allowing the Pope to crown him, and to put the crown on his empress to represent dual authority. In actuality, the mother of the Emperor Napoleon did not attend, but there was controversial of why wouldn't she attend, and so for history to go down as she did support. The purpose of Napoleon to do this was to give him glory and to give him some type of position in the politics. And you can see that the smooth painting, the smooth oil were used. And the next is my works cited of where I got the information that I have spoken about and the picture.